I don't know if any of you folks heard about this story, but I heard about a bear that went through someone's garbage and walked off with a bottle of hot sauce. Which makes me wonder, what happens to animals when they lick hot sauce? Would they get diarrhea? Would their ass go on fire? If I'm in a park and I see Canadian geese walk over towards a bottle of hot sauce, where they end up pecking at it, I would make sure to carry 2 items on me: a box of baby wipes and a set of diapers. So when they end up going through their shit explosion, I'll make sure to back away, whip out a baby wipe, and gently pat them. And then once they're done, I'll wrap a diaper around them. Pretty good geese impression, don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. Hey, any of you hear about what's called the belfie? Where girls will actually take pictures of their own ass. Hopefully just the girls are doing this, and not hairy-ass guys. Otherwise, if I do happen to see a hairy man's butt, then I'm going to take a barfie. Yeah, belfie is a very interesting word. Other words that are interesting would be selfie and twerking, which got added to the dictionary. Selfie is when a person takes a picture of themselves, think they are gorgeous, and decide to make out with it. Twerking, for the older folks who may not know, is when a girl jiggles her butt up against a guy. And the guy may decide to tap on her ass, like he's playing a set of bongos. Although there are some words that I never even heard of before, like Warren, which is actually a type of horn. Guys, if you have a girlfriend or wife who happens to be more intelligent than you, and she asks one day, "Honey, do you know what a warren is?" "Yes." "It's a person's name. Lunette, a crescent moon." But fellas, you go for a walk with your girl, and just for the hell of it, she points up at the night sky and says, "Honey, look how beautiful the lunette looks." You're gonna be like, "Looks like a moon to me, honey." I've got a moon that I can show you. However, I'm not going to give you the full moon because it's very hairy and you may just end up taking a barfie. I was looking at a picture one day of my little cousin going like this. And I was like, oh shit. The next Miley Cyrus wannabe. She'll be the grandmaster of twerking. Good chance she'll be twerking little boys. Come here. Get away from me. A dear friend of mine once told me, since I mentioned to her that I was a godfather, would love to be a parent someday, and I guess being a godfather is close to being a parent. And she said, I can see it. I can definitely see that. I think that all parents are giving their children names these days that are, let's say, unique. If I ever had a kid, and it ends up being a boy, I'm going to name him Stationary Morton. I thought about naming him after a stationary bike. And if it ends up being a girl, then she will have the name of Maxinista Morton. I think that all parents know that their children can run fast, where they like to go running in at doors so that they can go chasing after them. No! Son, how many times do I have to come chasing after you? Swinging through doors. I'm out of breath. You win. Hey son, now it's mommy's turn to come chasing after you. When mommy gets winded, then it's grandma's turn. Little kids will always ask, why? One day, I was playing with a friend of the family's little girl, and she asked me, are you a girl? No, I'm a man. Why? And I thought about telling her because that's how I was made. And if I didn't like my gender, then I could have what's called a sex change. I like being a man, but if I were a woman, I'd probably get hit on by guys, left and right. Those from the good looking to the ones that are just plain ugly and hideous. She also asked me, do you have a girlfriend? I have someone who I think about. Why? Because when you miss someone who you care about and would love to spend more time with, you think about that person. Do you miss mommy and daddy when you were away from them? No, not really. Oh, I think you do. I think I don't. You're a load of crap. Speaking of crap, little one, you look like you're smuggling a boulder inside that diaper of yours. Someone needs a diaper change because from the looks of it, that's a load of crap. Hey, New Jersey, when will we ever have a smell that seems quite refreshing? I think whenever people are driving on the New Jersey Turnpike, they should have to wear a protective mask. I'm surprised nobody has ever died at the wheel. Oh, dear God. I mentioned him earlier, but whenever I go to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to visit my godson Tyler, they can have some very interesting smells. One time I went to go visit him, I smelled a combination of cow manure and cinnamon-flavored incense. And I was like, ooh, that's quite refreshing.